everybody, it's Miss Elizabeth with Peas, and I'm here to welcome you to an outdoor lesson. So we're going to be asking you to make observations outside around the natural world, right in your backyard or right out your front door. So please make sure that you have your parents' permission to go outside, and don't forget to wash your hands before and after the lesson for at least 20 seconds. That means you can sing happy birthday about 2 times while you're washing your hands and you'll be done. Do you like roly-polies? I love roly-polies. But as scientists, we're going to call them isopods. So, a few fun facts about isopods. Did you know that there are approximately 10,000 species of isopods, or 10,000 different kinds? Yes. Another interesting fact is isopods have been around for 300 million years. They're dinosaur cousins. And lastly, some interesting things about the isopod's body is it has compound eyes, that's like a fly's eyes, 2 pairs of antennae, and 4 sets of jaws. After the lesson, be sure to visit www.peascommunity.org to check out our distance learning, and there's a sheet for you to fill out, and if you fill it out, you'll be in for a drawing for prizes at the end. Let's go find some isopods. The first thing you'll need to do is get some sort of container to put the isopods in. A shoebox will be fine, or any kind of container that you might have in your kitchen, or even a plastic cup. Now, we need to make sure when we find the isopods that we put some of their habitat in the container with them, like leaves or wherever you find your isopods. Come on, let's go looking. I think this might be a good spot for finding isopods. I'm going to go down here where these leaves are and just move them around gently to see if I find any isopods. Oh, there's a bunch. There's a little one. They're moving pretty fast. Oh, wow, look at all those. There's little ones and big ones. Oh, and other little bugs. So, putting these in my box, and I don't want to forget to, look at that. I don't want to forget to put some of their habitat also in my box. Maybe a few more. Wow. See them? If you happen to have a magnifying glass at home, it's super fun to look at them with that. Simply, oh, mine's crawling out. I want to make sure it stays here. Simply look at it. And if you don't have a magnifying glass at home, you can look at it with your eyes. They're super fun. So, if you put the isopod in your hand,
I got an isopod!
and when it opens up, if you can see little white specks on its belly, those are the eggs. Isn't that cool? Look at all those legs. Look at the antenna. Do they have 2 pair? Whoa. These are my friends Lauren and Dylan, and they're going to show you a really fun way to create some creative art. Put your isopod down on a piece of paper, then with a marker, follow its trail, being very careful as not to hurt the isopod. Then pick it up choose a different color if you'd like, and trace its trail again. Another activity you can do with your isopods is to make a maze. You will need a cereal box, okay, and I cut out just one side of the cereal box, and you'll need some paper, some scissors, and some tape. So to make the maze, I take my box, which is my cereal box, and I take my construction paper and I cut a thin strip all the way across. Then I'm going to fold a little part down, probably only about this much, like so. It ripped. That's okay, it'll still work. All right. Next, I'm going to tape my paper down to create the maze. And let me tell you, the isopods don't really like to walk on the slick surface of the tape. So if you will put the tape on the outside of the maze, like I've done here, because they're going to start in here and then turn that way. So I have the tape on the outside so they won't step on it. So I'm going to tape down some more. And you can make this maze however you want. It doesn't have to be like mine. It can be longer, it can be shorter. All right. Get some more tape. And again, I'm putting the tape so that the isopod will not step on it here as it's going through the maze. So I'm going to turn a corner here. I'm just folding my paper in order to do that, and then I'll tape it down. Just like this. So let me finish this up and I'll be back and show you what my isopod is going to be searching for. All right, so I finished my maze, and now at the end of the maze I want to put something for the isopod to eat. So what do isopods eat? Do you remember where you found your isopods? What was around there? Probably something to eat. Or you can go to your compost bin or get a little food scrap from your trash to give to the isopods. So here I have chosen a leaf and a little bit of orange peel. So I found my isopod and I'm going to put it at the front of my maze like this. A little bit hard. Look at him go. So now it's your turn to go out and find isopods and be as creative as you can. Don't forget, when you're done with those isopods, be sure and put them back where you found them, because that's their habitat and that's where they live and they raise their young. And don't forget to visit us at www.peascommunity.org to fill out the Google form to be entered into a drawing for a prize. Y'all stay healthy and please wash your hands and stay 6 feet away from each other. See you soon.